From the earliest days of history, all the wealthiest men and women alive have held something in common. A secret holy treasure from the divine. The legendary prize is known by many names: the Holy Grail, manna from heaven, and the Philosopher's Stone. But with the help of a visionary scientist, hailed as the 21st century Nikola Tesla, I came to know it simply as the formula. The sacred formula secret behind godlike powers and vitality, and the key that unlocks infinite wealth and fortunes, starting in just 15 seconds. Louis XIV harnessed the formula to transform into history's most lavish ruler, forever known as the Golden Sun King. King Solomon used the formula to become the richest soul to ever live. Queen Elizabeth I revered the formula as her secret to limitless wealth, power, and vitality. And, maybe most astonishing, were the godlike pharaohs of ancient Egypt, where the formula's origins begin. This formula is why the Great Pyramids originally looked like this. Now, for the first time, ordinary people are discovering the formula too, unlocking the golden gates to boundless energy, youthful vitality, superhuman abilities, infinite royal wealth of their own. And as unlikely as it may sound, you are going to do it too, in moments from now. As Oxford neuroscience reveals, the formula is shown to transform ordinary neural pathways into divine wealth speedways, all starting in 15 seconds. All resistance to health, love, and abundance disappears instantly. Many report feeling 10, even 20 years younger as a divine energy buzzes through every last cell, especially the cells in this spiritual activation center. Over the last 5,124 years, countless attempts were made to expose the formula, many paid with their lives. We now know Jesus likely received the formula in his early years, and new artifacts suggest the formula helped enable the miracles of Moses. This is why, scared of losing their power, the Vatican locked away the formula for over 700 years, and why our own government buried the man who rediscovered this secret. New leaked documents will shock you. Yes, what I'm about to share may be the greatest secret in history, the hidden power behind every triumph, miracle, and fortune. I believe it's no mistake you found this page today. We're entering a new, boundless era of humankind. The formula really will unlock the abundant life of your dreams, starting in seconds. I know this because if it worked for me, it's certain to work for anyone. Hi, I'm Arthur Miller, a history researcher and independent journalist, followed by over 100,000 people worldwide. My work has been featured on top podcasts and traditional media. Now, over the years, I've pulled back the curtain on many history-making stories, but I've never experienced anything like this. To be here with you, I've had to face powerful, dangerous forces, corrupt souls determined to silence me and keep you in the dark forever. Despite everything, I'd say yes to this journey again without hesitation, because from my darkest trials came my greatest blessing, a holy discovery that opened the golden gates to my now royal life. Today, I'm blessed with a thriving 7-figure online income. My health is vibrant and pain-free, and I've got boundless energy to enjoy with my soulmate Suzanne and my shining star, my daughter Sarah. My family is the center of my universe. Nothing beats the joy I feel when we're together. But it was only 1 year ago today when everything I hold dear was torn away. I almost lost my queen, princess, and kingdom forever. Yes, what I'm about to share isn't just about the formula. This is also the story of how I claimed my greatest destiny, just like you will too, in moments from now. I'll never forget the wintry Monday morning it all began. It's bright and early. I'm in the kitchen getting breakfast ready. Suzanne's working on getting Sarah dressed for kindergarten. That's when I hear it. an ear-piercing scream from the bathroom. "Yikes, Mommy, it's so cold! Why is it freezing in here?" Sarah yells. A moment later, Suzanne storms in, face red with frustration. "Arthur, did you pay the gas bill? Sarah can't even shower before school." I freeze. A wave of shame washes over me. "I'm so sorry, honey. I'll fix it today." I mumble, barely holding back a rising panic in my chest. Because deep down, I'm praying we have enough money to make it through the week. See, I used to be a high school chemistry teacher. I loved it. I felt like I got to be Bill Nye the Science Guy every day. But over the years, everything changed. Migraines, dizzy spells, back pain, and other unexplained ailments forced me out. Suddenly, I was relying on unpredictable odd jobs. Sometimes, I'd even drive Uber Eats just to make sure food was on the table. Our finances were a complete disaster. Over $30,000 in debt. And Suzanne? She'd been so patient, so understanding. I knew she was holding everything together, but I could feel her frustration growing. After they leave, I call the gas company, but we're so far behind. My prayers prove powerless. When Suzanne returns, she breaks down crying. "Arthur, I love you, but I can't keep doing this. I'm taking Sarah to stay with my mom." I remember watching them drive away, our packed SUV disappearing down the street. I was crushed, humiliated. I could barely breathe. How could I call myself a father when I couldn't even provide a warm shower for my little girl? Sitting by myself in that silent, empty house, I had never felt so alone. A part of me feared we'd never be a family again. A few days later, a knockout blow arrives in the mail. An overdue rent notice. Our cold, heartless landlord is about to evict. My mind races with desperate thoughts. I feel like the world's biggest failure. Now, I'm not sure what pulled me out of the darkness. Maybe it was the realization I had nothing left to lose. But I came to see the self-pitying Arthur I'd become wasn't the true me. Underneath was a warrior, a protector, a devoted father and husband. I became determined to rise from the abyss into my destiny as King Arthur. I believe we all have this queen and king inside of us. But before I could even think about pulling Excalibur from the stone, I needed a miracle. I was short $1,528.48, and I needed it yesterday. With nowhere left to turn, I asked my only friend for help. "Siri, how can I make an extra $1,500? As she rattles off suggestions, one thing catches my ear. A freelance job board called Upwork. In the past, I would have dismissed it, gave some lame excuse of why this wouldn't work. But not this time. A fire was burning inside. I could feel it. My divine plan was unfolding. That's when I see it. A post made for me. Wanted podcast researcher with chemistry degree. Without thinking, I apply. Not realizing what I'm getting into. Because it turns out, this wasn't just any podcast. This was the podcast. I can't reveal the name because of my contract, but let's just say, the host, he's a former athlete who dives into the deepest, most forbidden corners of science and history. Many of the guests are underground experts. My role was a kind of podcast private eye, someone to verify the claims and credentials of future guests. My first assignment? Well, this guy was as underground as it gets. There's no phone number, no picture, not even a real name. The mystery man seemed more myth than reality. Those who claimed to have met him described him as a 21st century Nikola Tesla, a brilliant and eccentric inventor and scientist way ahead of his time. He went by the name the Philosopher. The rumor was he led a double life as a well-known precious metal tycoon. That's why he kept his life hidden. On top of that, he was believed to hold a mystical secret. A kind of ancient elixir of life that was said to reverse aging, unlock untapped energy, and awaken superhuman powers. One of the more outlandish claims was the substance came from aliens or Atlantis. My task was to investigate the philosopher and discover the true story behind his mysterious elixir. As a former science teacher, I was skeptical, to say the least. I mean, miracle elixirs, superhuman powers, aliens in Atlantis? It sounded wild, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something big was afoot. Could this somehow be part of a divine plan to save my family? To find this philosopher, I was given an address, a speck on the map in the Utah desert. I followed the GPS for hours, and when I arrive, there's nothing. No mailbox, no driveway, just a mysterious dirt road. I drive on this road for over 30 minutes when suddenly a lavish estate surrounded by exquisite golden gates appears out of nowhere. Where the heck did this come from? The gates buzz open. I drive to the door and a man in a tailored tuxedo greets me. "Welcome, Mr. Miller. We've been expecting you." He's back in the laboratory. "First, I'll need your phone. No recordings allowed." The moment I step through the doors, my jaw drops. There's a glittering gold chandelier overhead, polished Italian marble floors, and hanging on the wall, my heart skips. And original Picasso? I walk through the maze of rooms and hallways awestruck, when suddenly I see a ghost. The rumors are true. The philosopher looks like a spitting image of my scientific hero, Nikola Tesla himself, the greatest inventor of all time and the father of modern electricity. He's tall with black hair, has a mustache, and is wearing a crisp collared shirt underneath his lab coat. He's surrounded by strange spinning models, scientific drawings, and futuristic lab equipment I've never seen before. Was this real life or a sci-fi film? As I shake the philosopher's hand, he makes me feel at home. "You've come a long way. Can I offer you—" I interrupt. "Do you have anything for headaches? I feel my migraine starting to flare." He gives me a knowing smile. "I've got something much better, Arthur." He hands me a small jar with a strange white powder inside, and he tells me, "Place this by your heart to receive the frequency." A soothing wave courses through my head. I instantly feel lighter. Tension fades away. What in the world just happened, I ask, shocked. In true philosopher fashion, he answers my question with his own. "Arthur, ever wonder why the ancients revered gold so dearly? Why did the great pharaoh Tutankhamun bury himself in a gold coffin overflowing with 5,000 of the finest gold treasures in the kingdom? Why did King Louis XIV decorate his famous Palace of Versailles in 6,000 square meters of gold? Why did King Solomon coat the legendary First Temple of the Ark with 3,400 tons of gold? And why was the Great Pyramid originally topped with pure gold capstones? Was the gold merely a symbol of wealth? Or was there something more to it? A secret, spiritual meaning hidden in plain sight, perhaps? I'm starting to feel like I walked into a Sherlock Holmes mystery as he's setting up a big reveal. He keeps going. Well, what about the Bible? Ever studied it, Arthur? Sure, in Sunday school, I tell him. Well, then you know the story of Moses and the Israelites, who wandered the desert for 40 years fleeing the Egyptian pharaoh. Of course, but what does any of this have to do with this jar? I ask impatiently. Everything, he says. What you're holding was once held by Moses and even Jesus himself. See, it all came to light in 1904. A renowned British archaeologist, Sir William Flinders Petrie, embarked on an expedition to Mount Serabit, Egypt, where he stumbles across something shocking. Hidden beneath the sands, he discovered a long-lost Egyptian temple. Inside, to their astonishment, they find tanks, basins, and ancient tools. Was this an ancient laboratory? As they dig deeper, the answer becomes clear. Giant jars filled to the brim with the sacred formula, or as the Egyptians called it, mufkuts. Mufkuts is what turned the pharaohs into living gods. As children, the royals were given the substance while their brains were developing, forming a link with the divine. The secret behind their limitless wealth, power, and vitality. Experts now believe the temple site is where Moses and the Israelites camped, the real Mount Sinai. If you remember, the Bible tells us Moses was an adopted Egyptian prince. As a royal, he would have known all about mufcuts, or as the book calls it, manna, or the bread from heaven. Exodus 32:19-20 explains this when Moses orders the golden calf to be burnt in the fire and ground to powder, for the children of Israel to drink of it. It goes on, and when the children of Israel saw it, they said one to another, "It is manna," for they wist not what it was. And Moses said unto them, "This is the bread which the Lord hath given you to eat." We could spend hours on this, but point is, manna is made from gold. And this is the holy nourishment that kept the Israelites fed for 40 years. And you've heard of the Ark of the Covenant. Like from the Indiana Jones movie, I ask? He laughs. Yes, Arthur. The real covenant is where Moses' 10 commandments were stored. And can you remember the other artifact Moses ordered inside the covenant? Exodus 16:33-34. Take a jar and put an omer of manna in it, and place it before the Lord to be kept for the generations to come. That's right, manna, the sacred formula. Why did Moses insist on the manna being preserved? Was this miracle substance a link that allowed Moses to commune so closely with God? You see, Arthur, King Louis XIV, King Solomon, and Tutankhamun revered gold because they knew the formula, the secret behind their infinite wealth, vitality, and power. Wait, are you saying Moses, the pharaohs, and ancient royals actually ate gold? Not just any gold, Arthur, but the white powdered gold in your hands, a very special form known as monoatomic gold. From my background in chemistry, I knew monoatomic meant a single isolated atom. But if you separate gold from other gold molecules, it wouldn't even be gold anymore. It wouldn't even be solid matter. Seeing the confusion on my face, the philosopher smiles and says, "Let me show you." He places the jar on a scale. It starts at 3 ounces, then drops to 2, then -1. Well, that scale must be broken, I insist. Nothing can weigh less than 0. Then he places some powder on a sheet of paper and says, "Move this magnet under it." As I do it, the material levitates. Evidence this was no ordinary matter, but a quantum superconductor. Oh my God. My heart is racing at the meaning of what I just witnessed, determined to prove this was a mistake. We do an overnight spectroscopic analysis to verify the results. When morning arrives, I'm forced to admit what I'd been taught as a chemist was wrong. This was not a solid, not a gas, not liquid, but a new type of quantum matter. Monoatomic gold. My lips are quivering from the implications of this discovery as I realize I'm holding the key ingredient of the Holy Grail, the Philosopher's Stone, elixir of life, manna from the Ark of the Covenant. Soon, this excitement turns to astonishment. Wait, why share this on our podcast? Shouldn't it be making global headlines? The philosopher explains the shocking truth. For 5,000 years, many risked their lives to uncover and share this secret. Some even paid the ultimate price. Take the Knights Templar. The formula was their key to becoming the wealthiest landowners in Europe. They were eager to spread its power. But in 1307, a corrupt pope launches a surprise attack. The Templars are massacred. Many believe the Vatican archives still holds the original Holy Grail formula. Even today, those who share the formula face great danger. While mining his property in 1976, David Hudson serendipitously discovers monoatomic gold. Mr. Hudson applies for a patent, but when word gets to the Department of Defense, they classify Hudson's work as a matter of national security, revoking his patent approval. Mr. Hudson tries bringing the formula to production anyway, when his tanks are cut in the middle of the night, destroying his lab. Put simply, the elites don't want us to access the formula, because all the power would be ours. The philosopher told me he'd spoken with many reporters over the years, but those in power always found ways to silence it. This is why he contacted the podcast, on the chance an independent voice could break through. Now, Here's where things take a jaw-dropping turn. What the philosopher created was more like an initial breakthrough than the original sacred formula. Still, it was powerful. In the days following my visit, I noticed fewer migraines, more energy, and a royal frequency taking hold. Thoughts and desires now flow in instantly. For instance, I'd think of a red Ferrari convertible. Then, one would drive by seconds later. Or I'd think of Italian food, and a friend would call, inviting me to pizza. These small, early results were thrilling. But the scientist in me couldn't help but wonder, was there a deeper scientific explanation for these extraordinary experiences? To start, the philosopher gave me a 4-terabyte hard drive, a treasure chest of his life's work. Inside was an endless rabbit hole of groundbreaking journal articles by leading scientists, cryptic alchemical texts, biblical secrets, and interviews with modern insiders, night after night powered by the formula. I stay awake researching. Then, in the middle of the night, it happens. A breakthrough that rewrites my destiny, just like it's about to do for you too. I come across research from Oxford and MIT that explains how the formula unlocks infinite wealth for so many. And it all has to do with this: a little-known quantum secret hidden inside your cells and neurons, known as the microtubule. See, the body is home to more than 37 trillion cells. Each cell plays a specific role. Some repair tissues, others restore memory, and many focus on producing energy. But with so many cells, how does the body ensure each one performs its job? The answer is light waves. Divine light messengers, known as photons, shoot from cell to cell with instructions. When your body's electrical energy flows freely, you feel vibrant, creative, and healthy. Now, here's the most important part. Renowned Oxford neuroscientists Sir Roger Penrose and Dr. Stuart Hamerhoff made a revolutionary discovery. They uncovered the origin of all psychic, spiritual, and superhuman phenomena within the microtubule of your brain cells. The microtubule is like the cell's message mailbox. It's where those photon light messages are received. In a groundbreaking experiment, scientists used a numbing agent to turn off microtubules in brain cells. And that's when something shocking happens. Consciousness turns off. In other words, when the photon mailboxes close, we cease to exist. But when they flip the microtubules back on, our light returns. The reason? Microtubules possess quantum abilities, enabling your cells to connect with the universe's vast quantum field. This has left Ivy League experts I've talked to convinced microtubules are the gateways through which spiritual experiences, insights, and even the soul enter the brain. And can you guess which part of the brain has the densest network of light-emitting microtubules? You've got it. It's the pineal gland, what the ancient Egyptians called the third eye or seat of the soul. Now imagine, if you could speed up the flow of photon light messengers between your microtubules and amplify the amount of divine quantum information flowing into your brain. If you're thinking this sounds like the makings of a godlike pharaoh, you'd be 100% right. Remember how the gold powder levitated in the lab? It's because it's what's called a superconductor. A superconductor is a material that carries energy with perfect efficiency. No resistance, no energy lost. When you consume monoatomic gold, trillions of superconductive nanogold particles flow in, allowing those divine light messengers to travel at maximum speed and precision, restoring energy flow through your cell's microtubules. It's like upgrading your photon pathways into high-speed golden superhighways. Your cells burst with light and vitality, boosting energy, restoring, revitalizing, opening your third eye. Even dreams become more vivid. Instead of a faint, crackling signal from a distant radio, the divine signal arrives in crystal clear high-definition color. New spiritual insights race in, and your desires radiate out all at light speed. This means the delay between when your desires manifest into reality disappears. Many report desires showing up instantly, in days, sometimes even hours. Your royal frequency grants command of the universe to fulfill your every wish without delay. Your microtubules are the gateway to unlocking limitless wealth and power. This is why M-State Gold has been kept hidden for so long, and why a hidden assault on our microtubules is underway. Chemicals are being deliberately added into our food and water to damage these crucial pathways. The biggest offender? Glyphosate. The toxic herbicide is found in almost every meal, including 90% of healthy cereals and grains. Glyphosate triggers massive oxidative stress, which is like a wrecking ball smashing the foundation of your microtubules. Your divine photonic light messengers slow to a crawl. Messages get lost. Your connection to the universe is blocked. This is why vision boards or affirmations often fail. Imagine trying to use a satellite phone with a signal so weak nothing gets through. Without proper photonic energy flow, manifestation just can't happen. The good news? Monoatomic Gold's superconductor properties restore your flow in seconds. You see, I started developing my own formulas to match the original essence of Muff Cuts. That's when the real royal transformation began. The old sick Arthur vanished, energy soared, and most important, money flowed in at light speed. My gig with the Big Name podcast opened doors, and now I was earning more than ever. I remember the day I paid off our final overdue bill. Holding Suzanne and Sarah that day was the happiest moment of my life. Today, our marriage has unlocked levels of passion, trust, and love we never imagined possible. Instead of worrying about money, we spend our time making lifelong memories. And the house, just 1 year later, has made way for our own castle. I'll show you what I mean in a second. But first, let's talk about you. Can you picture your life with infinite financial flow? What desires would you treat yourself to? What dreams would you bring to life? What legacy would you create? This is why I'm so passionate about the formula. This holy secret shouldn't be hidden away for a select few. We all deserve to become the royalty of our own lives. After the philosopher interview, I sent notes to my producer. Everyone was thrilled at first, but soon excitement turned into silence. Had they been scared off too? It became clear. The formula had to spread through word of mouth, not a big public rollout. One side effect of the formula is I lost 20 pounds. I became more confident, brimming with energy and purpose, and others wanted to know my secret. With expert guidance, I invested tens of thousands and hundreds of hours into the formula. We developed our own patented techniques to create monoatomic gold. While others derived gold molecules from sea salts, ours was sourced from the purest untapped ground material in the world, in Utah. The philosopher believed the composition is the closest on earth to the pharaoh's minds. And I believe that's true, because when I shared it with a few early testers, they experienced instant financial blessings, much faster than me. One friend reported a promotion within hours. Another manifested a surprise $5,000 lottery win in 48 hours. Cars, houses, I could go on and on. The formula seems to work for everyone. This is why I took the bold step of forming a private inner circle, an exclusive group of formula insiders known as the Golden Roundtable. If you're seeing this, you've been invited by one of our ambassadors. Our vision is for this first wave of 500 insiders to create a snowball effect where your results inspire a new second wave of members. By starting with this exclusive group, we're building a firm foundation for the formula, one that will be unstoppable. So, will you step into this legacy? Then let me reveal the secret of the world's most legendary souls, Pharaoh's Nectar. Unlock infinite wealth and vitality with fast-acting, pure liquid light, 24-karat mono fresh mint touch to the sweet nectar. You'll love the taste, and your body will love the premium restorative formulation even more. Every drop of Pharaoh's nectar is crafted with care and undergoes rigorous quality control. From third-party lab testing for contaminants to production in an industry-leading FDA-registered facility, every step ensures the purest formulation. We even use 432 Hz sound frequencies to enhance the formula energetically. Our greatest wish for you is to unlock your inner Pharaoh, the queen or king within. This is our time to reclaim the throne. For too long, the divine Pharaoh's nectar has been reserved for a tiny group of powerful elites. Many people gave their lives to share it. But now all of our sacrifices are paying off. Ordinary people around the world are swinging open the golden gates, unlocking mystical experiences, paving golden wealth pathways, energizing microtubule power centers, welcoming the infinite royal wealth they deserve. And now, you have the rare opportunity to join them. If you feel stuck, maybe trapped in a financial nightmare, or struggling with health issues like I was, it's not your fault. You just need more light energy flowing through your microtubules. With Pharaoh's nectar, drops of liquid light nourish your body and mind in just 15 seconds a day. So let me ask you, are you ready to open superhuman powers? Are you ready to activate the healing power of your cells? And are you ready to unlock the blessing of infinite royal wealth? Then I've got some exciting news. As you can imagine, the ingredients inside Pharaoh's nectar are not cheap. Gold alone sells for $2,000 an ounce. This is why when we explored our first test batches, we estimated break-even at $300 per bottle. Considering the complete transformation you receive, that's more than a fair price. But then I thought about my own situation. If the philosopher charged me $300, I may have never tried it. This is why I became determined to make Pharaoh's nectar affordable to those who need it most. So I got creative. By partnering with a production expert, we streamlined our process and developed a cutting-edge crystal mana extraction technique. This method is more economical and creates a formula even closer to the Pharaoh's original nectar. Because of these efforts, I'm proud to say Pharaoh's nectar is not going to be $300, not $200, not even $100. Instead, as a special roundtable introductory price, a full 6-month supply is only $49 per bottle. That's a drop in the bucket compared to the boundless wealth now pouring in. And I'm confident your supply of Pharaoh's nectar will pay for itself many times over in vibrant health, profound spiritual experiences, and an ever-expanding flow of income. So, will you join us? I invite you to take your rightful place among our golden round table. If it feels right for you, the 6-bottle package offers the best overall value. You'll lock in the lowest price, enjoy exclusive bonuses, and get free shipping and handling. Plus, the 6-bottle package guarantees an uninterrupted supply. Essential if production is halted or limited due to unforeseen setbacks. Claim this exclusive deal by selecting your package below. Your order will be rushed to your door. And when you join us today, you're protected by my 100% risk-free 365-day money-back golden guarantee. The promise is simple. You will experience a new golden royal frequency that inspires everyone around you with soaring energy, spiritual insights, psychic gifts coming online, more vivid dreams, health and healing, infinite wealth flowing in, rapid light speed manifestation. Or, I insist you write me for a full no questions asked refund of every cent. You have an entire 365 days, 1 full year to decide if Pharaoh's nectar lived up to every word of this promise. It's like you're becoming a brand new you. Just be sure you take action right now to secure Pharaoh's nectar at the best possible price, because this special introductory offer is only available for the first 500 Golden Roundtable members. Once we reach 500, and I expect this to happen very quickly, in days, not weeks, the doors to the Roundtable will close, and when we relaunch for our second wave, I do anticipate a large price increase. But when you join us now, you'll lock in the special introductory offer for life. Just imagine bursting out of bed with new boundless energy, feeling at one with the universe, money worries clearing away forever, vibrant, youthful vitality returning, spoiling loved ones just because, the golden gates of abundance swinging wide open, all your desires coming to life at light speed. You deserve this. Picture the countless lives you'll inspire as your light shines brighter than ever. I invite you to claim your exclusive time-sensitive discount 100% risk-free for 1 year. Plus, when you secure your full package today, I'm including 4 exclusive bonuses, a $181 plus value. These include bonus number 1, Secrets of Ancient Monoatomic Gold, 5,000 Years of Healing Miracles, a $37 value. So far, I've shared how M-State Gold has been harnessed to boost vitality, energy, and wealth for 5 millennia. But there's much more we haven't covered. In this eye-opening report, you'll discover how monoatomic gold is being used to melt away stubborn fat, reverse signs of disease, unearth the fountain of youth, unlock superpowered brainwave states, plus so much more. Bonus number 2, the sound healing miracles of ancient Egypt, $97 value. The ancient pharaohs would take muff cuts and elaborate ceremonies in the temples and pyramids. Part of their rituals included powerful sound healing frequencies. For instance, modern-day researchers found the king's chamber in the Great Pyramid is attuned to 432 hertz. One famous sound researcher named John Stuart Reid went inside with debilitating back pain. He played a musical sound and walked out pain-free. In this beautiful set of 10 healing soundscapes, you're going to receive the same healing frequencies of the ancient temples. 432 hertz, the soul frequency, connects you with your true soul essence, a perfect complement for Pharaoh's nectar. 528 hertz, the miracle tone opens your heart space, activates DNA, and unlocks the doors to miracles in your life. 963 hertz, the frequency of the gods connects you to the entire universe and the divine. Plus, many, many more. Bonus number 3, the third eye magic of the ancient Egyptian pharaohs, $47 value. The ancient Egyptians knew all about the science of muff cuts, including its superconductive power and connection to the pineal gland, or third eye. Inside Third Eye Magic, you'll discover ancient Egyptian third eye activation rituals to enhance the muff cuts and open superhuman gifts. Why the original Great Pyramids were topped with golden capstones to receive the divine light frequencies of the stars. This is mind-blowing. Did you know your pineal gland produces DMT? Unlock the sacred secretion for more vivid dreams and spiritual breakthroughs. Plus, much more. Bonus number 4, exclusive rewards, surprises, and perks for Golden Roundtable members. Priceless. Our goal is to create 500 raving fans of Pharaoh's nectar to help spread the word organically. As part of this first wave of insiders, we've got a ton of special surprises on the way. You're going to love being a part of such an awe-inspiring group of courageous souls. Simply click below to secure your exclusive lifetime discount. Remember, it's 100% risk-free for 365 days. Is Pharaoh's nectar right for you? Pharaoh's nectar is very gentle, grounding, and nourishing, but it's also powerful. We're creating a light-speed transformation. Divine frequencies flow in, and your desire energy radiates out in a big burst. Your heart's true desires manifest fast. Because of this speed, Pharaoh's nectar isn't for just anyone. You've got to be ready for a total transformation. What do I mean by that? Well, as money flows, you've got to be ready to handle a sudden upgrade in how you manage money. As spiritual gifts come online, you've got to be ready for an upgrade in how you view what you're capable of. As beauty, magic, and blessings flash into your life, you've got to be ready to savor it all. Not everyone is ready for this rapid tsunami of abundance, and that's okay. We're all moving at our own pace. But if you've made it this far, it tells me something important. You're at a pivotal moment in your life, just like I was when Pharaoh's nectar found me. You've had enough. Enough with paycheck to paycheck living. Enough with poor health and low energy. Enough with hiding your true power. Enough with not being able to shower loved ones in gifts. And now you are ready to start living the life you were born for. So, will you claim your greatest destiny? Step into the world of limitless wealth and abundance. Awaken your magnetic inner power and become the confident, creative, and purposeful person you're meant to be. Then, you're exactly the kind of radiant royal soul our golden round table was created for. And I'm proud to tell you, Pharaoh's nectar is ready for you too. All you have to do is claim your lifetime discount below. This is going to be an incredible journey. I'm so overjoyed to have you join our golden table of inspirational souls. Listen, I believe this sacred liquid light formula has emerged at this time for a reason. For centuries, a small group of elites held control over everything. They believed they were invincible. No one could topple them. But now, ordinary people are awakening to the truth. The power was inside them all along. Pharaoh's nectar is your key to unlocking the full extent of your superhuman gifts. This is all part of the divine plan. I invite you to join our group of 500 new world changemakers transforming the globe by transforming within. This is an opportunity to join together and create the beautiful world we all want to live in and leave to our children and grandchildren. Come with me. Take my hand. Join our golden table and let's shine our brightest, most radiant light. Select your package below to get started 100% risk-free for an entire year. This is a defining moment. Who will you choose to be? Listen, I know what it's like to go without, the struggle to unlock prosperity in our life. And when it finally arrives, we may have doubts arise if it's really possible. But we can't let those self-doubts hold us back. If we let insecurities run our lives, we'll never move an inch. Instead, there are times when we have to trust the inner calling from within and above. Trust our divine plan. This is how we move forward and discover the blessings wanting to be delivered to us. So, which path will you take? We can let our doubts hold us back from an opportunity of the ages, a chance to unlock our superhuman gifts, new mystical experiences, true love, and limitless abundance. Imagine what's possible when you embrace the version of yourself that's radiant, powerful, and unstoppable. I think we both agree missing out on all this would be the regret of a lifetime. Or we can take a leap of trust and faith and open the doors to the reality of our wildest dreams. Abundance flowing in from the divine, exciting experiences and synchronicities every single day, boundless youthful energy and more radiant health, old obstacles making way for beautiful blessings, the new world without lack and scarcity. You've become the empowered, radiant queen or king you've always envisioned. You deserve to experience this supercharged state inside of you and all around you. I invite you to take a leap of trust and faith in yourself and the divine. Click below right now to have your supply of the Pharaoh's Nectar rush to your door. You're covered by our 100% risk-free 365-day no questions asked money-back golden guarantee. So you've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Frequently asked questions. Question number 1. How fast will I see results? Many tell me they feel an instant shift. This is often experienced as a gentle, connected, and grounded feeling, with new insights and breakthroughs flowing in throughout the day. You may also notice thoughts and desires showing up in your reality much quicker. Many describe a royal feeling, where your unique soul blueprint radiates and you feel intimately connected with the divine. As this blueprint takes hold, the full transformation happens on many exciting and unexpected levels. For instance, I personally lost a significant amount of weight and have heard reports from others with similar jaw-dropping experiences. Question number 2. What is monoatomic gold? While normal gold is a solid state of matter, monoatomic gold has been transformed into an ancient superconductive white powder. The gold molecules in the powder have been separated into a monoatomic state, no longer solid. This new form has demonstrated quantum properties and is bioavailable and safe for consumption. Through a proprietary process, we turn this powder into a sweet liquid nectar tincture. We believe the sweet formula matches the original essence of Egyptian mufkuts and biblical manna. Question number 3. Is monoatomic gold safe to consume? Yes, M-state gold is bioavailable and safe, just like essential minerals such as zinc, iron, or magnesium found naturally in our food. In addition, we obtain our source material from a pristine source in northern Utah. This sacred site has been largely untouched by man for 70 million years. All ingredients, including the herbs, undergo rigorous quality control. They are third-party tested for contaminants, including heavy metals. Pharaoh's nectar is also prepared in an FDA-registered clean room facility with stringent production standards. Question number 4. How does Pharaoh's nectar work? As you take Pharaoh's nectar, trillions of superconductive nanogold particles accelerate light signals and restore energy flow through your cells' microtubules, transforming ordinary cellular communication pathways into illuminated high-speed golden superhighways. Divine photon light messengers now stream at light speed between cells, unlocking boundless energy, cellular repair and healing, youthful vitality and anti-aging, third eye activation, divine connection, rapid manifestation, plus much, much more. Question number 5. How does Pharaoh's nectar activate the pineal gland or third eye? The ancient Egyptians revered the pineal gland or third eye. They believed it was the center of our superhuman spiritual gifts. Many top experts from Oxford and MIT have identified the neuronal microtubule as the source of where spiritual and psychic information flows in. And the pineal gland? It just happens to be the center of the densest network of light-emitting microtubules in the body. By stimulating photon pathways, Pharaoh's nectar activates this spiritual power center, allowing spiritual insight to flow in and our desires to radiate out into the universe. Question number 6. How does Pharaoh's nectar affect aging and longevity? One interesting fact about Moses is he lived to be a reported 120 years old, and that Kut's laboratory on Mount Serabit, it was expanded by Ramses II, who lived well into his 90s. There's a reason many believe monoatomic gold is the legendary elixir of life. As our photon light network illuminates, our cells can become more efficient. Many describe new energy, revitalized health, improved sleep, and much more. Question number 7. How often should I take Pharaoh's nectar? We recommend taking 1 dropper full once per day in the morning. Then the energy lasts all day. If you desire, you can take a second dose in the evening. I enjoy taking Pharaoh's nectar in the morning to boost creativity, energy, and enhance meditation. Question number 8. How does the golden money back guarantee work? My goal is to create a group of raving fans to help spread the word of Pharaoh's nectar and get this formula in the hands of ordinary people. This is why I'm offering a powerful guarantee. My promise is simple. You will experience a new golden royal frequency that inspires everyone around you with soaring energy, more vivid dreams, spiritual insights, psychic gifts coming online, health and healing, infinite wealth flowing in, and rapid light speed manifestation. Or, I insist you write to me for a full no questions asked refund of every cent. You have an entire 365 days from the time of your order to decide if Pharaoh's nectar lived up to every word of this promise. This means you get to experience Pharaoh's nectar 100% risk-free. Click below now to get started.